Exposed, but it rolls out. Curry with it. George picks him up. Davis sets a screen. And it's Freak with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
16 feet away, and the jumper is on the mark. Freak's got 7 points.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Now here's Jones, and Davis throws it down.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Irving. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the all-star week.
Anthony kicks to Irving. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Irving's got 5.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Outside Westbrook. Davis setting the pick for Westbrook. For 3, Durant. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Now here's Freak. 7 points in the game. To the middle. Gasol, no good. James kicks to Westbrook. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Time.
And some changes here for the East. Al Horford, he's checked in for George. Love comes in for Pau Gasol. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Carmelo Anthony. The West All-Stars also with the set. Russell's checked in. And so here are the West All-Stars. Trailing by 2. LeBron kicks to Westbrook. Off target from outside. And here's the East. Irving attacking. Passes to McDonald. Nailed from three-point land. Freak's got 10 points in the game.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Davis, and the layup's good off the glass.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And a wide-open look for Freak. Oh, good with the triple. And the West All-Stars with possession. It's a 3-point game. And he gets it to go. And that's now 6 points for Russell Westbrook.
Well, you can't give him that kind of a position in the post. Oh, and I have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Now, here is Russell. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And he gets the bucket.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
Here's Freak. They lead by 1. Nobody near Irving. That ball finishes by Love. 9 points for Kyrie Irving. Russell against Irving. And Davis puts it in.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Oh, here's Freak. He's got 12. 6 to shoot. Here's Love. Got it. Good job in the low post. Love's got his first bucket in this one.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hi. Hi, Kevin. Jason Kidd was just going over the plan with his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. Coach wants him to go from one of the key guys to the key guy. And from the way he responded in the huddle, I think he's up to the challenge. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
Move the ball.
Now here's Freak.
Sticking too much.
Love outside. It's stolen by Davis. The pass to James. The stupendous finish in traffic.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Now, here is Russell. Following the miss by John Wall. And Harden wide open. He shoots. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Here we go, one-on-one. And it's Freak missing.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Here's Freak. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Uncovered. Shot's good from Love. Love's got his second basket of the night.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
Boy, can he finish in the paint. That's one thing we know he's good at.
29 seconds left here in the first quarter. He had a nice open look right there.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And here's Leonard from 3. They get it back.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
He really made that mismatch pay off. The defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. East All-Stars up on top. And we welcome you back to the NBA All-Star Game as we get set to begin the second quarter.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
McDonald in at shooting guard. Pau Gasol is out there with Paul George. Then it's Anthony. And it's Wall in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars.
And you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily. Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Pass to Curry. Shot clock at 6. And Leonard has it in the corner. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Irving's checked in for Freak. Durant's checked in for the West. Westbrook comes in for James Harden. Harrison now for the East.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Knocked away and stolen by LeBron. Some solid defense from Butler.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now. Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Leonard with no one around. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Freak's got his third rebound on the night. We've got 1:55 left in the first half of the game. Puts it up from 12. The shot will not go. Now the West All-Stars the other way. LeBron kicks to Davis. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Stolen by Harden. The drive by Russell. That's good.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Freak kicks to Batum. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm. And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Leonard, no luck. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's McDonald, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. The East All-Stars shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. He misses the free throw. George is checked in for the East.
What's the call?
And he's good on the second. And it's the West All-Stars ball. Trailing here by 8. Hill against Russell. Davis sets a screen. Harden kicks to Davis. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunk.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
And so we wrap up the... Welcome back to the second half of the NBA All-Star Game. Always an exciting night of basketball.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. We've got Durant. Davis is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Westbrook in at the 2 spot.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
It's stolen by Davis. And now Westbrook pushing it up. No one has to stop him.
That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a run out.
And that's how you flip the script in terms of momentum right there.
Here's McDonald. It's the front of the rim and out.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Anthony on the wing. It's rebounded by the West. Westbrook's got 3 rebounds now in this one. James up top. It's Durant on the wing. Back to LeBron. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker. Well, some really terrific numbers for Freak. 15 points, and he's hit the mark twice from 3-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
And both free throws good from Freak. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Curry dishes to Davis. Davis with a screen on Anthony. And Curry, here we go. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Curry. LeBron's got the game tied up here for the West All-Stars. Freak with it. 17 points in the game. Outside Gasol. 14 feet away. Here's George. And Davis sends it back. They double him with James. And here's Anthony from the arc.
Well, they're fortunate. Defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
And Anthony sends it back. Freak with it. Westbrook picks him up. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, good job to take him right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The East All-Stars shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game. And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.